What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Ponzo Party, where I'm your DJ Ponzo Live. Today we have a very interesting video to discuss today, don't we? It's about Zhongli. It's about this guy, Geo Daddy himself. A lot of controversy surrounding this guy. How good he is, how bad he is he even worth it? Should you max out his resources and things like that? So we're going to be discussing everything about Zhongli and see how he can make the best fit on your team. Look at those eyes, man. How do you not get lost in those eyes, you know? All right, so we'll start by looking at his base stats. As you can see, his stats are actually really good. I have him up to level 70 right now. Has really high HP, a good attack stat, good defense stat. Like, all of his stats all around are really solid. Right now, I'm running him with a Crescent Pike. I had this Crescent Pike on my Zhongli, but once I pulled Geo Daddy here, I wanted to be able to maximize him instead of maximizing my Zhongli. In the future, I'm probably going to run him with a different polearm just because I know that he has better options there. But as for right now, using the Crescent Pike, and it helps out a lot because able to use his Stone Pillars and he's able to use his Petrify quite easily. My artifacts, at this point, I'm not really at the point where I should be grinding for artifacts. I do have a Wanderer's Trope activated right now for a 2-piece. I got a Conductor Hat, which is raising his attack stat by quite a bit. Artifacts really matter for characters. I think that's pretty general. I also have a defense that has a pretty decent passive stats here, which is nice. A Final Hour, which raises his defense, so I'm building him out right now to be more of a tank. I'm not really building him out to be support. I'm building him out to be a tanky type. I also have Birds of a Feather, and Exile's Flower. I also have him at C1. I was fortunate enough to pull him twice, and this ability makes him really, really good. Allows him to have 2 Stone Pillars up at once, which allows him to do really great damage over time. But even if you don't have a C1, like, his pillars still do really good damage over time. It's just, you know, ability to double that, which is really nice. I also have his talents up all to level 3. The way that Zhongli fits into my team right now is pretty nice. And right now I have Chi-Chi for primary healing, Zhongli for tank and damage over time, Mona for support, Fischl for support. I'm at the point right now, I'm adventure level 37, so I'm at the point right now that overworld exploring isn't really that big of a deal. It might be different if we were trying to grind for Abyss, but I'm just not at that point right now, so those are a couple things to keep in mind while I'm talking through this video. Zhongli, level 70, like he fits in very nice with my team right now, and pairing him up with someone like Mona, who gives her special ability, gives that huge attack increase, and then being able to call in Zhongli's Petrify, I've been able to hit over 9,000 damage, and I was at level 60. So that just goes to show how nice of a character he can be. Honestly, I don't really know why people are really freaking out about him. I don't know why people think that he needs to be buffed. Not every single 5-star needs to have, you know, the most amazing abilities. People are memeing him saying, oh, he's just the best 3-star character in a 5-star. And I mean, is there some legitimacy behind those concerns? Maybe. But through my experience of being able to play with him for a couple weeks now, I honestly think he fits into my team very nicely and is actually an S-tier support / tank. I feel like a lot of Geos fit into that role, and if you are looking for a Geo character, then pulling from this banner is really good because not only can you try to pull Zhongli, you can also pull Chongyun, which is a really good DPS option. You can also pull Razor, which is an awesome DPS option. And being able to pair those both up with Zhongli just helps out a lot. So, in order to prove out my theory that he does not need to be buffed, to prove out my theory that he is an actual viable character, I will be doing a couple things to Litmus Test his damage output with the unoptimized build. So keep in mind, he definitely has the ability to optimize his build to be even better than what he is right now. So to Litmus test how good Zhongli actually is, we're going to be doing a couple things. We'll be doing our daily commissions. I have all 4 of them. We're going to just show you his fighting.
Those that come across
we're also going to be doing a couple bosses. We're going to be doing the Geo Hypostasis, so I'm going to show you some footage of how he does against the Hypo, as well as how he does well against a Cryo Regivine. So that way, it gives you a little bit of an idea of what he would look like going up a Hypostasis, and what he would be looking like up against a Regivine. And then, you know, at the very end, I'll give you some opportunity to respond. Alright, so this is what it'll look like when he's just trying to take out some Himichurls. You know, keep in mind that sure, he is a little bit over leveled, but I mean, doing really good damage. You know, and with the C1, he's able to pull it up. He's doing damage over time for both of these people. He just feels really nice when you're going around. And look, 5k damage easy is whenever he uses his special. I also have my burst attack, which does about 500 damage to anyone around. Look at how fast he was able to regenerate his special. Like I said, I just don't get why people are up in arms about how they need to buff him. I think the main criticism comes about, okay, well, he was a major story character, and we want him to be really good. Which I understand that argument, but I don't think, you know, like, Mihoyo said that he's working as intended, right? So, I don't know. I feel like he's at a really nice spot right now. If I saw him getting buffed, I wouldn't mind it that much. But, you know, it's all good. Ways that I have found to play with him most effectively is use more of his pillar ability, less of his elemental burst. His elemental burst isn't really that great. You get about 3 hits of shield, so you have 3 hits that you're invulnerable for. Which, I mean, it's just like, you know, if you paired yourself up with a healer like Barbara, you would have the exact same, you know, the exact same results. So, alright, y'all. So now I'll show you what kind of damage you can have if you're just pairing up with the right team. I'm gonna try to get all my enemies in like one area. And then, ooh, oh my gosh, I just got destroyed. So I'm gonna call in Mona's special, right in the stars, get everyone that damage buff, and boom, 6k, like almost 7k damage, easy, like easily. You know, like that's really good damage output for a character that people are saying, oh, it's not that good. Keep in mind, that's level 7, like, he's level 70. He's only level 70. If he was at level 80, he could easily be hitting over 10k damage with Mona's special and his Petrify ability, which just stops people in their tracks and allows you to, you know, take out people, so. Like I said, if you're pulling Zhongli expecting him to be a primary DPS, you're not going to have a good time. But if you're pulling him keeping in mind that he's actually like a really good support character that can really help out your team, then I would highly recommend it. The Princessa blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Alright, so now that we have all of our daily commissions done, let's go test Zhongli out on some bosses. First boss we will do is the Geo Hypostasis. Alright, hopefully this weather goes away, but I don't really think it's rain is going to affect my ability to do this. If anything, it's going to help me so I can freeze him, but let's just get this guy started. Alright.
This is order.
See, I mean, as you can see, it does take a while to get these pillars down, but you know, it's pretty good. He's pretty good about it. And also, if you can stand behind these pillars, wherever the hypostasis is, the hypostasis usually generally helps you out. Now, his abilities aren't really good against the actual hypostasis, but he's still able to provide some decent damage over time. And, I mean, obviously really good support.
Solidify. Order guide you.
Boom. See? Easily takes him out. Easily takes him out with his elements. Like, I don't know. I'm a firm believer that Zhongli is just a really solid character. I think he's just really good for bossing, overworld exploration, really good. We're going to move on to doing the second part of the Litmus Test, which is the Cryo Regivine. And I'll show you that he's able to do pretty good work, especially when he's fighting against bosses that are not on his element. So, alright. So Cryo Regivine time. Let's see. I'll show you how well he does with this. Alright, and then yeah. See, I mean, he just does really solid damage too. Get down, and then call this in. Boom. There we go.
Sacred name. Fortune
Get some damage down on him. But yeah, just like as you can see, he's doing really good damage. It's just gonna take a while to get this guy down. So as you can see, Zhongli's a really, really good character. Really good against bosses, really good for overworld exploration. Amazing support and tank character. Not the best DPS, but still a very, very good character. One of the best 5 stars that definitely deserve a spot on your team. So if you did like the video, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and let me know what you thought about it. Do you think Zhongli is as good as I think he is? Let me know. If you did, leave a like on the video. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. All of your subs and likes really help. And we will see you in the next video. Thank you so much. Join the Discord. Follow me on Twitch. Be sure to tune in for my next YouTube live stream. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.